Hello everyone. Today we will learn about how to find the volume of cone if radius, height, slant height is given. And I will explain few other complex problems related to volume of cone. So stay till the end of the video. So here in the question, the height is already given and the radius is already given. So we will use the formula volume of cone is equals to 1 by 3 pi r square h. We will substitute the values which is equals to 1 by 3. In place of pi, we can write down 22 over 7 or we can write down 3.14. I'm using here 3.14, so I write down 3.14 into r square. R is 9, so 9 square into h is 20. So we'll write down here 1 by 3 into 3.14 into 9 into 9 into 20. Now we will simplify. 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9. So we will get it equals to 3.14 into 3 into 9 into 20. If we will multiply all these numbers, we will get it equals to 1695.6 centimeter cube. In the next question, you can see it is given diameter. So we'll write down D is equals to 12 millimeter. Radius is always the half of the diameter. That means 12 divided by 2, which is equals to 6 millimeter. Now we will use the same formula. V is equals to 1 by 3 pi r square h. I will use 3.14 as pi. 3.14 into r is 6 square into h is 15, which is equals to, if I will simplify, 3 ones are 3, 3 fives are 15. So I'll get 3.14 into 6 into 6 into 5. So if you will multiply all these numbers together, you will get it equals to 565.2 centimeter cube. So this is how we can calculate the volume of the cone if the height and radius is given. Now let's understand the questions where one of the radius and height is missing and the volume is given and we have to calculate either height or radius. The height is missing. So we have to calculate what is the value for height, but they have given us radius as well as the volume. So we'll write down V is equals to 1 by 3 pi r square h. Now since the radius is 7, the multiple of 7, so here in place of pi, I will use 22 over 7. So V is already given, which is 1000. So in place of V, we will write down 1000 is equals to 1 by 3 into 22 over 7 into 7 square into h. So 1000 is equals to 1 by 3 into 22 over 7 into 7 into 7 into h. So we can simplify. 7 ones are 7, 7 ones are 7. We can take 3 to this side. We'll get 1000 into 3 is equals to 22 into 7 into h. So we will get here 3000 is equals to, we can multiply 22 with 7. We will get it equals to 154 into h. So h will be equals to, we will take 154 to this side. So it would be 3000 divided by 154, which when you will simplify, when you will calculate, you will get it approximately equals to 19.5 centimeter. So that's the value for height here. Similarly, in the next question, they have given us volume, but they have given us the diameter. So we'll write down D is equals to 2.8 centimeter. First of all, we need to find out what is the value of R. So R is the half of the diameter, which is 2.8 divided by 2, which is equals to 1.4. So I will write down here V is equals to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So in place of V, it is 17 is equals to 1 by 3. You can take pi is equals to 22 over 7. You can take 3.14. So I'm taking here 3.14 into 1.4 square into h. So I will get here equals to 17 is equals to 1 by 3 into 3.14 into 1.4 into 1.4 into h. I will take 7 to this side. 17 into 3 is equals to, I will multiply all these numbers together. When I multiply all these numbers together, I will get it equals to 6.1544 into x. This will become equals to 51 is equals to 6.1544 into x. I will take this to this side. So I'll get it equals to x is equals to 51 divided by 6.1544. When I will do the calculation here, I will get it equals to 8.29, which can be written approximately equals to 8.3 centimeter. Now let's understand the question where the radius isn't given, height is given and volume is given, and we have to calculate the radius. Now in this question, the radius is missing, but they have given us the height and the volume. So we'll write on here V is equals to 1 by 3 pi r square h. In place of r, we can write on x. So V means 880 is equals to 1 by 3 into 3.14 into x whole square into h is 10. We'll write on 10. We'll take 3 to this side. 880 into 3 is equals to 3.14 into 10 into x square. So we will multiply this, we'll get it equals to 2640 is equals to, we'll multiply this, we'll get it equals to 31.4 x square. So we will take this 31.4 to this side, we'll get x square is equals to 2640 divided by 31.4. So when I will solve this, I will get it equals to 84.076. So x square is equals to 84.076. We want to find out the value of x. We will take x is equals to square root of 84.076, and when you will calculate this, we will get it equals to approximately 9.2 centimeter. Now let's understand the question where height and slant height is given and we have to calculate the volume of the cone. Now in this question, the slant height is given to us, which is equals to 21 centimeter, and height is given to us, which is equals to 18 centimeter, and we have to find out what is the radius, because we have to find out the volume of cone, and without the calculation of a radius, we cannot find out the volume of cone. So you can see here, there is a right angle triangle between, so we can use a Pythagoras theorem here to find out what is the value for r. So 21 is the hypotenuse, 18 centimeter is the perpendicular, and r is the base. So we will use here the Pythagoras theorem, which is h square is equals to p square plus b square. So h is 21 square is equals to p is 18 square plus b square. B square you can write down r square also here. So 21 into 21 is 441. 18 into 18 is 324. And in place of b square, we can write down here r square. So we will take this to this side. We'll get 441 minus 324 is equals to r square. So r will be equals to 117 its square root, which is equals to 10.8 centimeter. Now after this, since we already calculate what is the value for r, we can use the formula V is equals to 1 by 3 pi r square h. Then we can substitute the values 1 by 3 in place of pi, 3.14 in place of r, 10.8 square, and in place of h it is 18. So 3 ones are 3, 3 6 are 18. Will get equals to 3.14 into 10.8 into 10.8 into 6. So when you will multiply all these numbers together, you will get it equals to 2197.5 centimeter cube. So that is the volume for this particular question. Now you can get a question where the height is given, volume is given, or height is given, radius is given, and you have to calculate what is the slant height. So in that case, we have to do some other calculations. So let's understand about that also. And we have to find out the slant height. We cannot find out the slant height till the time we don't know what is height equals to, because slant height we can calculate using the Pythagoras theorem. So let's find out what is the value for the height here. V is equals to 1 by 3 pi r square h. Since r is the multiple of 7, so I will take the value for pi is equals to 22 over 7. So I write on here 1500 is equals to 1 by 3 into 22 over 7 into 7 square into h. We don't know what is the value for height, h. Then 1500 is equals to 1 by 3 into 22 over 7 into 7 into 7 into h. We can cancel 7 and 7. We will take this 3 to this side. We'll get 1500 into 3 is equals to 22 into 7 into h. We will multiply this. We'll get it equals to 4500 is equals to, we will multiply this. We will get it equals to 154 into h. Now the value of h will be equals to, we will take 154 to this side, we'll get 4500 divided by 154, which is equals to 29.2 centimeter. Now the height is equals to 29.2. We have to find out what is the slant height. So slant height is the hypotenuse, height is the perpendicular, r is the base. We will use the Pythagoras theorem. H square is equals to p square plus b square. H square is equals to, now we will put the value here. P is 29.2 whole square plus b square means 7 square. In place of h square, we can write down here L square is equals to, when I will solve these two together, I will get it equals to 901.64. So the value of L will be equals to square root of 901.64, which is equals to 30.03 centimeter. So this is how we can solve the different kind of questions related to volume of cone. So for such helpful videos, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section so that my videos can reach to the wider audience and many students can join my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.